right. As far as the injuries go here, Bringing Stool did not practice today. Hollywood didn't practice. Deon Bush had a Achilles tendon rupture. We'll get that fixed. Driscoll had the appendectomy. He got it fixed, so we're doing good there. Janarius Robinson ended up having a foot fracture right on his little toe there. And then Jalen Watson had a concussion. Other than that, everybody got out there and moved around. So we had a 10-10 practice today, working some situational things, and it was good work. As far as the game goes, very similar to what I mentioned to you after the game, that too many mistakes. As far as penalties go, you have 108 yards of penalty. That's, like I mentioned, a good rushing day for a running back. You can't have that. You can't go backwards on the offensive side, and you can't allow them to move forward on the defensive side. So we've got to clean that up. Within that, there were some good individual efforts with some of the young guys. It was good to see them practice. It was good to see that the young guys on the left side of the line do their thing. A couple of defensive players, young guys, I thought did well. You know, Williams jumped out with some big physical plays on special teams and on the defensive side, and so anyway. But I thought the young guys collectively did a nice job. So with that, time's yours.
Andy, you mentioned left side of the line. Just after you watched Kingsley over again, what did you think of his performance?
I thought he did a good job. You know, both he and Simmons, I thought, worked well together. You know, they didn't have a ton of snaps, but what they had, I thought they did well with.
Coach, sticking on the offensive line, we noticed Mike Caliando working with the ones at left guard, center, and right guard. What are you hoping to see out of him before the camp wraps up?
Yeah, I thought Mike actually played well in the game too, but I would expect that. We look at him like he's a starter, so which he did last year. He got great experience last year, so we have pure confidence that he could step in and play either of those positions that you mentioned there.
Coach, you mentioned some of those penalties in the game. How do you kind of address that here at camp and at practice?
Yeah, you just have to detail your work. You have to focus in on the game plan, know where you're at, and then understand the snap counts, and you have to up your attention span there so that you get those covered.
Andy, how did you see the end of the receiver room, the roster spots for that? How do you see that competition shaking out right now?
Yeah, listen, we'll have a tough decision to make. Brett will and the coaches. So there's some good players there, and we'll just see how it sorts out here. We got a couple more games, a few more practices, so we'll see how it all sorts out before we have to make those cuts. But listen, I'm pleased with what we have there, and some of the young guys and how they're going out here and producing. You know, so.
Coach, with Hollywood, what's kind of the state of that ankle? Did he end up having a high ankle sprain, or is that something you feel?
Yeah, it's not really a high ankle sprain. It's more ankle foot area. He's making great progress, so he's up and he's running now a little bit, so that's a positive. I don't think he's too far off, but we'll see. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about what Robert Conyon's bringing to the table? He had such a good game.
Yeah, Robert did. He did some good things. There's some things he's got to work on. He's a veteran guy. He knows that more in the run game than probably the pass game. But I thought he caught the ball well. He had some big catches, and then he had the one drop he'd like to have back, but he'll figure that one out and get it taken care of. But this guy's been productive in the league, so he gets it. And he's been banged up a little bit, and he's been able to keep himself healthy and on the field, which has been probably the issue over the last couple of years.